Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick 21 of my favorite vocalists of all time. I know it's been a few days. It was probably going to be another couple of days, but I figure I'd at least make an attempt to do one today. And as we play catch up, as you know, I've been sick. I've got COVID once again, and it's been a rough couple of days. But I figure let's get in front of the computer and see if we can crank at least one, maybe two of these out before I got to go back to bed and do what you got to do to get through this. But anyway, thank you all for your kind words and well wishes and things like that. But let's bring on today's pick 21. I'll bring to the stage my number 21 favorite singer of all time, Mr. Ian Anderson, of course, from Jethro Tull. Long been one of my favorite singers. And again, not so much from, to me, I think Ian is just a total package. I always liked his voice. I think he's got a very unique singing style, but he can kind of do it all, right? He's a great storyteller. He's a great showman. Then you add the flute and the acoustic guitar playing and everything else. And he's just, he's one of those guys. And he's like, when you go to see Tull live, he's the guy you can't take your eyes off, right? Because he's just a whirlwind up there. We love everybody else that's ever been in Jethro Tull, but there's something about this guy in this band that makes him just so great. And again, he's got that very kind of English vocal style, right? So my favorite albums featuring Ian Anderson. Again, I'm looking at these more so of they're my favorite albums from a vocal perspective. I have my favorite Jethro Tull albums, but not all of them are all about his singing. These albums definitely are. So first, I'm going to go with Aqualung. As great as his vocals are on Stand Up and Benefit, I think he really came into his own as a singer on this album. Of course, you've got the great title track, but songs like, Cross-Eyed Mary, the heavy stuff, My God, Up to Me, Hymn 13, Wind Up, Locomotive Breath, but then him on Mother Goose, so good. Cheap Day Return, the mellower folky tracks are also really, really great and feature him, doing all sorts of different styles. Very, very good. Just an amazing classic album. And, instrumentally, of course, but a lot of it has to do with his vocal and lyrical interplay throughout the album. Next up, I'm going to go with Minstrel in the Gallery. The title track is just absolutely killer. Again, Martin Barr's muscular guitar riffs, but I think Ian's vocals are a standout on there. Cold Wind to Valhalla is great. His range on that song, excellent. Black Satin Dancer is gorgeous. And then, of course, the big epic Baker Street Muse. So good. Just so good. And there's really no wrong answer as far as great vocal displays on Tull albums, right? But my number 3 is going to be Songs from the Wood. Yeah, it's got to be. Title track is so good. How about him on Jack and the Green? So playful and quirky. Couple Wonder, Hunting Girl, Ring Out Solstice Bells. His voice is ringing out just like the bells are, right? So good. Velvet Green, another great performance from him. The Whistler, Ian at his whimsical best. P. Brock, Fire at Midnight, all great stuff. Again, there's no wrong answer here because there's so many great Ian Anderson vocal performances as far as albums go. As far as my number 1 favorite performance, vocal performance, the song. This was hard. I thought long and hard about this. Which one should I pick? There's so many to choose from. And I went with perhaps one of his most emotional vocal performances and one that gets me every time. And I love the song, but mainly I listen to this for him. And that's the title track to Heavy Horses. So great. That chorus is just unforgettable. And I love his, again, he does these more hushed tones, right? He's telling a story. This is so good. Just so good. This is prog meets folk at its very, very best. So, Heavy Horses is my pick for performance. Favorite song with an Ian Anderson vocal. And then my 3 favorite albums featuring my favorite vocals from Mr. Ian Anderson right there. And thanks for hanging with me, guys. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Look at this. I'm looking like Santa Claus here. Just a white beard. Holy cow. Yeah, I have had no energy to shave or do much of anything. So yeah, it is what it is. But this is on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also, down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support there. And we'll see you soon here with more stuff. Hopefully, like I said, not a lot going on this week. We'll see how it goes for Friday for me and Martin. It all depends on how I feel over the next 24 to 48 hours. But regardless, we'll if we don't bring it to you on Friday, we'll at the soonest time we can get together when I'm feeling better, we'll do that. It doesn't necessarily have to be on a Friday. It could be whenever, maybe over the weekend or something. So anyway, we'll see you soon here. I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.